Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sports Podcast. We are back with another video. We got today's game, or this week's matchup, the Seattle Seahawks going against the Miami Dolphins. The over and under is 54.5. The Seattle Seahawks are favored this week, and it is plus 7.5 for the Dolphins, minus 7.5 for the Seahawks. Guys, what do you guys think about this game?
Can I start us off?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna start
Take it away.
Start it off. So look, as you guys know, Thursday night was fucking the battle of the mustache and the battle of the beard, and I think the beard is catching fire, guys. We all know that Fitzpatrick always goes on some Fitzmagic run for 3 weeks where he gets hot, and I think he's just starting to heat up. So I think he's got 3 weeks, and unfortunately for the Seahawks, it's going to be on their week. But I don't expect him to cover. I do expect this, however, to be a high-scoring game. As you guys know, if you're taking Seattle on the over on any of their games this year, you've been hitting. They've been 3-0 on the overs. And the Dolphins, you saw how many points they put up last week. I expect this to be no different for Seattle as it's been the whole year. It's going to be a shootout. Once again, the Seattle's defense is not as good as it was in the past. It's not that ferocious Legion of Boom that they used to have. It's a little bit softer.
They lost Adams, too.
And their offense is a lot stronger now. Their offense is, I think it's one of the best offenses in the league. Russell Wilson, again, looking like another MVP candidate this year. This is a game where I'm expecting this to go over. The number is high, 54.5. You're going to sweat a little bit. Hey, but you know what? If you're making easy money, you know, it's nice. But, you know, when you make that tough money where you got to sweat it out, you just feel so relieved, and it feels even better because you know you pulled one out of your ass.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do this week. You're going to pull it out your ass, get that over 54.5.
54.5. That's a whole lot of points, guys.
That is a lot of points.
Hey, listen, if this game was to be played in Seattle, I would like Seattle, and I wouldn't mind laying the wood. However, we're playing this game in Miami. You got to keep the humidity, as a factor there. I don't know. I have a feeling that somehow, some way, Miami's going to cover that number. 7.5, it's a mighty high number. After all these guys are NFL players, and you know what? Why not? Why not ride the beard for another week? Yeah. The beer's hot. Go ahead and give me the Dolphins and the 7.5 points to cover.
Ooh, wow.
I like Seattle to win outright, but I do like the Dolphins to cover that number. 7.5. I'm not even going to fuck around with the over and under because they can easily put up these numbers and go over, or it could be a defensive kind of game from Seattle dominating Miami, and I don't know if they'll be able to pull up 54. So I'd rather play the safe bet. Give me the Dolphins, and I'll take that touchdown and a half, and I'm good with that.
Okay.
I am thinking about changing my pick now. I was going to say the over, but you saying about the defense, Seattle's defense is really good this year.
Mm-hmm.
But
they have injuries, though. You got to keep in mind.
Yes, they have injuries, but last week they did give up the ass against Dallas.
Well, they're playing Dallas, and Dallas.
So we're talking about, but hear me out. In the sense of teams that can score, Miami's one of them, and Dallas will be one of them.
Yeah.
And you saw what happened when they played. So I think I was gonna take the Dolphins as my first pick, but now I'm gonna go switch back to the over for this game because I think both offenses are just gonna go off, and then
Fitzmagic's hot right now.
And he's hot, like you were saying. Fitzmagic is on that 3-week run. So
the magical 3-week run.
He got the thing with Fitzmagic.
And then we'll see Tua in soon.
Yeah, you gotta pick him up on fantasy, man.
The thing with Fitzpatrick is you gotta ride him. You gotta ride the train while he's hot.
Exactly.
Because he goes.
Ride him.
Ride that.
You gotta ride that beer because once he goes cold, the man goes cold, and it's Tua time. So
well, guys, there you have it, right?
Yeah,
two overs and you have a
Miami
Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins, baby.
Let us know your picks down below. Comment it, like the video, subscribe if you haven't done that already, and hey, we'll see you next week with some more money making picks, baby.
Peace out.